なぜ、こんにちは。メリークリスマスと新年明けまつおめでとうございます。質の高い日本語の言葉を準備していますか？あなた、来た、照らしましょう。あなたは学ぶことに興奮していますか？なぜなら私は。こんにちは。Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Today we're going to do some Japanese 101. Because you don't want to sound like a stuttering dunderhead in Japan.
Dunderhead means a stupid person. Don't ever forget it.
Yo, I think I hear a guy yelling at a chicken outside. Hold on, let me check it out.
Kaerimasu. White people, am I right?
It's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay? No more!
Alright, so our first word is going to be sliding shutters. To say sliding shutters, it would be amado. Next word, it would be you. To say you, it would be anata. Next is going to be that over there. That over there translated is ano. If you want to say that person over there, it would be ano hito. Next word is America, which is quite simple. It is translated into America. Thank you is very important in everyday culture. You use it frequently, so you are going to say it a lot in Japan. To say it in Japanese, it would be arigato gozaimasu. I find this quite useless, but if you want to say the name Brown, it would be Brown. The next word is China. China translated is Chugoku. The next word on the list is who. Who is translated into dare. Telephone in Japanese is denwa. The next word is going to be is/r. Is/r is going to be des. This is commonly used, so please remember it. The next word is not/are not. It is translated into dewa arimasen. The word is door. Door translated is doa. Next is Germany. Because that is commonly used in Japan, it is going to be doitsu. The next word is going to be domo, which means very much. You could use it with thank you, so it would be domo arigato gozaimasu.
Hey guys, I just want to take a little break, reflect on what we have learned so far. Now, as I was going to keep going, I got a knock on my door, which... Oh, I heard it again. Well, I'll be right back.
Yes. はい。こんにちは。僕の名前は Casey です。はじめまして。どうぞよろしく。Which also means nice to meet you. My family came from Hiroshima in Japan. The secret fact about Dallas is that some of his ancestors came from the Philippines or the Philippines. Dallas and I wrote the script with just one pencil, also known as an enpitsu. The script is also all written in hiragana, which is one of the ways Japanese people write. A fact about me. Came from France, also known as furansu. I also have a from that flower or anohana. People, also known as hito. They're all genki desu, which means that they are all feeling well.
Alright, I'm back. It was just a friend, and I was gone for a while, so anything could happen, but nothing did, right? Well, back to it. The next word is going to be hon, which is book.
The next word is Hong Kong, which is Hong Kong. The next word on the list is Honshu, which is the main island. It is already translated. The next word is ie, which means no. Next is Indo, which is India. Alongside India is Indonesia, which means Indonesia. Afterward is Inu, which means dog. If you want to say I love dogs, you would say Inu ga daisuki. Coming up next is Italia, which means Italy. After Italy, it's see you bye, which is ja mata. The question mark is ka. So if you want to ask them a question, it is desu ka. If you want the butler to grab your bag, you would have to use kanban, which means bag/briefcase. If you are from Canada and you want to say it in Japanese, it would be Kanada. The next word is kanji. It is already translated. Kanji, it is Korea. Korea is konkoku. Umbrella will be kasa. Tree is ki, but it's not that kind of key for a door. It's ki, spelled with K-I. Katakana is a different written language for Japanese. It is already translated. If you want to say good evening, it would be konbanwa. If you want to say good afternoon or hello, it would be konnichiwa. If you like Coca-Cola, it would be Coca-Cola. Car is kuruma. Cars is important because it is used every day. Kyoto is a city in Japan. Kyoto is already translated. Kyushu is the southern island in Japan. Kyushu is already translated. Mexico in Japanese is Mexico. The emperor during 1869 through 1912 is Meiji. If you want to say everyone get in here, you would need to know how to say everyone, which is minasan. Nagasaki is a city in Japan. Nagasaki is already translated. If you want to ask for their name, you would need to know the word name in Japanese. Name in Japanese is namae. Next is what. What in Japanese is nan. The next word on the list is Hokkaido, which is the northern island. It is already translated into Japanese. Heading on to the next word is what is it. What is it in Japanese is nan desu ka. After what is it, we have what nationality are you. What nationality are you is nanijin desu ka. The next city we are going to learn is Nara. Nara is already translated. If you see a cat on the sidewalk, you say neko. Neko in Japanese is obviously cat. Japan in Japanese is Nihon, and the Japanese language is Nihongo. There are many ways to say person. For example, a way to say person is hito, which I mentioned above. The other ways are nin, jin, hito, and kata. If you want to tell people that this belongs to you, you say no. For example, if you say, this is my cat, you would say, boku no neko. If you are from New Zealand and you want to know how to say it in Japanese, it is New Zealando. If you meet someone famous and you want to be polite, you would say o. O means honorific to show respect. When you wake up in the morning, you raise your hands in the air and you say Ohayo gozaimasu, which means good morning. When you see a friend that you haven't seen in a while, you say Oyasashiburi desu ne, which means long time no see. When a boy falls and hurts himself, you say Ogenki desu ka, which means are you well? And when someone asks you about something, you say Okage samade, which means thank you for asking. To show respect to someone, you ojigi, which means bow. The next city we're going to learn is Osaka. If you are from Australian origin and you want to learn how to say Australia in Japanese, it is Osutoreria. If you are from Holland origin and you want to say Holland in Japanese, it is Oranda. When you go to sleep at night, you say Oyasumi nasai, which means sleep well. If you go to a restaurant, which is resutoran in Japanese, and would like to order bread, you would need to learn the word pan, which is bread. If you like an apple with your bread, you would ask for a ringo, which is apple in Japanese. If you are from Russian origin and you would like to praise your country in Japan, Russia in Japanese is Russia. If you want to ask a teacher a question, you would say their last name and add san, which is Mr., Mrs., and Miss. The second to last city we're going to learn is Sapporo. Sapporo is already translated in Japanese. If you are a student, you would call yourself Seito, which is pupil. And you call your teacher Sensei, which is master or teacher. The final island we're going to learn is Shikoku, which is the smallest of the 4 main islands. If you want to say excuse me, but because you didn't hear the answer, or for something else, you would say sumimasen ga. If your name is Smith, then your name in Japanese would be Sumisu. If you are from Spanish origin and would want to say it in Japanese, it would be Supain. A common name in Japan is Suzuki. Suzuki is already translated. If you come home after a tiring day, you would throw your things on the floor and say Tadaima, which means I'm home. Taiwan in Japanese is Taiwan, because it's in Japan. It's the same thing. The last city we're going to learn is Tokyo, which is the capital of Japan. If you want to learn to say your own home in Japanese, it would be uchi. Wa is the particle to show the topic. For example, if you say watashi wa, then that would mean that you're emphasizing yourself. If you want to say I, then that would be watashi. And the last word, thank the Lord, is mountain, which is yama. Well, I'm going to end this video on a more serious note. Thank you for going through this 12-minute video. It must have been painful, not even I could survive a 12-minute video, but if you did, thanks. It took quite a while, and through all the work and animation and my friend Casey just coming in random for no reason, because I asked him, was a lot of work. I don't know, hold on, let me check. It's 3. Yeah, it's 3 in the morning right now. I'm not sure you can see if it's 3:40 in the morning. Should probably go to sleep. And I've gone to 4 cans of Coca-Cola, man. That's my 4th one. So you already know it's I'm screwed for the next morning. Well, this is me signing off. Vsauce!